Don't let them destroy the track switch. Stop them from blowing over the blocker carriage. And don't let them get the data cores to the chopper. Defend the objective.
How's it going, everyone? Tech here with a little bit of a different video. On screen is some footage of me playing some Dirty Bomb, and sorry about the weird frame rate problems. This was actually the first game that I played that day, and it's also the first time I've taken Proxy, which is my main go-to merc, and run shotguns with her. Usually I'm running the MP5 or equivalent within Dirty Bomb, but I decided to run with the shotgun. I got a silver card for it, and I figured I'd try it out, and I quite like it. Here's the quad kill. But that's not what this video is about. This video is not about Dirty Bomb. It's actually going to be a little bit about me and you guys interacting together. Because I haven't really been as active as I used to be on this channel, and this channel has gone through a lot of different changes, and frankly, I'm just going to do with it what I feel like doing. But the reason why I haven't been putting out as many videos over the last year and a half is because the job that I was working wasn't... Okay, let's start from the beginning after... Oh, and I blow myself up right there. So let's start from the beginning. About a year and a half ago, I got a job working at a pizza place, and I recently, finally, after 18 months, I quit. I put in my 2 weeks, and I don't work there anymore. And there are some people who actually still work there who do watch my videos. Colin, hey, how's it going? If you actually decide to watch this, Colin sort of knows what's up. Colin was one of my managers at the Pizza Hut, and everyone working at the Pizza Hut was great. And it really didn't have anything to do with the job. Well, a little bit to the job, but I'll get to that. But I found that I wasn't really able to express myself, and not at the job, but express myself creatively or make something and really feel accomplished, because driving 300 miles a week delivering ungrateful assholes pizza for a few bucks here and there just was so demoralizing. And the crazy thing too is that maybe about 3 or 4 months in, when I was working that job, like there'd be some days that were just so hard on me, where I would come home and I would just feel like the amount of time and energy that I was putting into the job was not what I was getting out of it. Whether it be income or fulfillment or fun or whatever you might look for in a career or a job or whatever. And it got to the point where I realized that I just couldn't do it. I was stopping myself from doing what I really loved. And what I really love is... Oh, sorry, there's weird audio going on. I'll mute that. It probably won't even matter to you. But what I really love is, like, I love making film. I love making movies and videos, not only just for you guys, but I used to, for those of you who don't know, back in 2012, starting from 2012 on, I've participated in the local 72-hour film fest, which actually is less local now and much more almost global, statewide, you know, goes around the states. And I was fortunate enough to be able to, like, actually win awards doing these films, doing what I love. And the teams may have changed, and the people that I worked with may have changed, and some of the 4 or 5 films that I've made for that over the years have, you know, some have been better than others and some have been easier than others, but it's something that I've known that I've wanted to do ever since, like, middle school and high school and all that stuff. And I just couldn't do it when, you know, I'm driving so many thousands of miles for this job. I think in 18 months, I drove 13,000 miles just delivering pizzas to local people. And I didn't, I'm not trying to get too personal here, but I didn't really make that much money at all from all of that, because, you know, you're a driver, you make all your money through tips, and because you don't get paid anything in the car, and then you have car upkeep and you have all this stuff, and basically, like, I just couldn't do it. And I'm in a position right now, because I'm still going to college, and I'm a young guy and I have a lot of stuff, and I'm still living at home, to where I can afford to, you know, thankfully, fortunately, and luckily, do something like that and not die and not wither away. But I want to take this opportunity to really like buckle down and actually do something that I want to do, and something that I won't wake up every morning and dread, or come home at night and feel like I have, you know, absolutely no energy and no drive to do anything, and the only thing that I can think about is, you know, sleeping in and getting enough sleep so that I don't you know, so that I have enough energy to deal with the shift that's coming up. And that's not the way that people should live. And I see so many people, both young and old, who are in situations that they're working themselves to death. And if you're in that sort of situation and you think that there isn't a way out, you obviously know your situation better than me, but I can tell you that you can find a way. If you can find a way, if there's any glimmer of hope, instead of pushing that down and buckling down where you think you need to, you really need to follow up and do it and buckle down. And it's not going to be easy, and people aren't going to tell you that you're doing the right thing. People are going to look at you, they're going to laugh, they're going to think that you're being absolutely ridiculous. But if you feel that it's something that's right, if it's something that feels right, just because it isn't making you the money that it's making you now, that it could be making you in the future, if it's not making the money, if you aren't making the money now that you could be making in the future, or even just the quality of well-being or mental state or whatever, if you can see that and you can visualize it and you can like go for it, definitely do it. And you always keep that in your mind, because I lost that for so long. I didn't have that in my mind. It wasn't, it got pushed aside because I had to worry about, you know, not dying. And I got hit in the year and a half that I worked at Pizza Hut. I only got hit on the job once in my car, but I was in three collisions in a year and a half, mostly because statistically I'm on the road so many hours a week. It's going to happen. But it's just, it was killing me, and I was getting fatter, and I was getting more tired, and I couldn't enjoy doing the things that I used to be able to enjoy. And I eventually said, enough is enough. I can't keep doing this. And then I sat around for the last 2 weeks thinking I should really make a video and I should really talk about this. And I didn't, because I was still in that foggy mindset that my current state was putting me in. And I've been like, I'm sorry I'm talking about myself so much, but I feel like if one or two of you out there listen to this and like feel the same way, that you can overcome that. Because it feels so, like, I'm recording this video right now, and this is the first time I recorded this footage a few days ago with the intention of making this video, but I didn't get to it, and now I'm actually talking to you, I'm doing this, and I don't feel discouraged anymore. For the longest time, I was feeling really discouraged about this whole thing, about, you know, making videos or working on my website, and I wasn't getting what I used to be getting out of it. And I realized that wasn't chalked up to the experience on the website, or the experience on YouTube being bad, or the experience on my website, Indie Game Riot, being bad. Complete contrary. This is, like, when I was making the videos with Obsidian, the PlanetSide videos, some of the first videos that I uploaded that got a whole lot of views, and I'm very, very happy about, even though they weren't that great looking back. Like, I was happy, I was doing things, I was interacting, I was talking to you guys, I was making videos, I was making something, I could be proud of something. And for so long now, I haven't been able to be proud of anything that I was doing. All I was doing was sitting and driving and putting on a fake nice show for everybody. And personally, I like being nice to people. Being nice to people is one of the greatest things ever. Like, I love, like, you can be whoever you want, being nice to people is so easy for me that there's absolutely no reason why I couldn't be. But man, when you're trying to be nice to somebody who absolutely hates your guts and thinks that they are so much better than you are, it gets hard. And then I miss that jump. Every single time I watch that footage, I've watched this footage so many times, I see that jump and I remember playing it and I'm just like, of course I can't make that jump. I didn't make that jump right. And here we have two Skyhammers trying to defuse the bomb. But what I'm trying to get at is, for me, I'm done letting myself bring me down. And I'm done with letting my environment stop me from doing what I feel is right at the time, or what I think would be fun, or what I think people like. I've started after stopping this job, I've been texting myself so many different things on my phone, just random ideas for things like I like stand-up comedy, so I'll write like dumb stand-up comedy jokes every now and then, and I'll write like ideas for entire YouTube channels or YouTube series. Like I had this awesome idea for like a fake TED Talk joke YouTube channel that I totally want to do, and you know, I think about streaming, and I already have the green screen and the lights set up for when I do Indie Game Riot, and I have all that stuff, and I wasn't taking advantage of that, and the only thing that was stopping me from doing that was me. No more. I'm done. I'm done holding myself back. I'm done stopping myself with any excuses in my life that are bringing me down, because let's be perfectly clear. Like the job that I had pizza was completely easy. There are people. My girlfriend's dad has been a manager at a supermarket for her whole life, and that's what he does. And he works 6 days a week, and he's working to the bone, and he's supporting his family, and he's basically killing himself. And I don't. As much as supporting yourself and surviving in this world is obviously number one. And I'm trying to remember, is it it's the 6 P's to success and all the H's, the steps. You have to be healthy, you have to be educated, you have to be, what's the other one? You have to be healthy, you have to be educated. There are a few others, but then happy. But I think that, and this was advice that I got from like a father figure I had growing up, and the first thing is that you have to be healthy and you have to be educated and you have to look out for yourself and your body. But and happiness was on the list, but it was lower because you can't be happy if you're killing yourself. You can't be happy if you are unhealthy. Or, well, you shouldn't worry about your happiness too much, but I want to make it a change to that. I think that your mental state is directly related to your health, and if you are in a bad mental place, try to figure out what it is that is messing you up in that way. Try to figure out and rationalize what in your environment is causing you these problems, these negative thoughts, these destructive tendencies. Depression and your idea of self-worth is different between every single person, and nothing that I can say will be true for possibly anybody else. But the trick is to have your perspective and really understand like what's going on in your life and in your and how you can fix that and pick yourself up and have yourself be productive and happy and do what you want to do. Like if you want to make movies like me or make videos for people at home like you listening to me right now, do it. Don't stop yourself. Try to make sure that whatever you can do, like step out of that cage, because like life is so vast and so big that trapping yourself in this mental cage, trapping myself in the mental cage that I was in for so long caused me to not be able to like look towards the future. And now that I'm free of that, now that I'm able to like rationalize and figure that out, I'm hopeful for the first time. And I guess I wanted to share that with you, tell you guys what's up. I'm sorry if this has been a long, rambly video, but honestly, this is almost for me as much as it is for you guys. I really just wanted to get this out and make something, you know? Just make something. Do something. Don't sit around. If you're listening to this video is over, all right? This video is almost over. If you're sitting around, go out, do it. Whatever you have on your mind, whatever you are kicking yourself to do it. If it's homework, do it. If it's a project for work, do it. If you have to wake up and you're watching this when you wake up, wake up. Turn off YouTube. Go out, put your shoes on, make yourself do it, and you'll be happier for it. Anyway, this has been Tech. If you like what you see, or if you have anything else to add, leave a comment down below. Hit that like button to show me that you love me. And as always, oh, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe. See, I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done this in a really long time. Anyway, this has been Tech, playing some Dirty Bomb. And as always, I'll see you next time.